Welcome, dear students. So today in the subject Traffic Engineering and Management, Module 2, we are going to discuss another topic. So today's topic is regulation of vehicles. So we'll be discussing what is meant by regulation of vehicles and what are the various aspects that are included in regulation of vehicles. So what is regulation of vehicles? So vehicle regulations are actually requirements that the automobiles must satisfy so that it can be approved for sale or use in any particular region or a country or any place. So they are mandated by the legislation and are administered by the government body. And these regulations concern aspects like the lighting, then various other controls, environmental protection, theft protection, and also might include some safety belts or any other automated features. And the government regulation in the automotive industry directly affects the way how a car looks or how their components are designed, the safety features that are included, and overall the performance of any given vehicle. So, as a result, these regulations have a significant effect on the automotive business by generally increasing the production cost and also placing limitations on how the cars or motor vehicles are to be sold as well as marketed. And the automotive regulations are designed so as to benefit the consumer and also to protect the environment. And automakers can face stiff fines and also any other penalties if they are not followed strictly. Now the various aspects that are involved in vehicle regulation. So as listed here, you can see regulations include the registration of the vehicles, then the construction equipments of the vehicles, the size, the weight and the load of vehicles, the lighting of vehicles, inspection of the vehicles, and also the control of transport vehicles, and importantly the insurance of the vehicles. So briefly I'll explain each of these. So what do you understand by vehicle registration? So you all know whenever you buy a new vehicle, you go for the registration, isn't it? So what is motor vehicle registration? So motor vehicle registration is nothing but the registration of a motor vehicle with a government authority. And the purpose of motor vehicle registration is to establish a link between a vehicle and an owner or the user of the vehicle, whoever it is. And this link might be used for taxation or any other crime detection purpose, etc. And no person shall drive any motor vehicle, and no owner of a motor vehicle shall cause or permit the vehicle to be driven in any public place or for that matter in any other place unless the vehicle is registered to a registering authority. So it is a very important process. And registration of the motorized road vehicles in India is usually done by the local regional transport offices, RTO. You would have heard this RTOs of the states. And commercial vehicles are registered in one state, that are registered in one state, cannot enter another state without what we call as the permit. And these are, they usually incur a significant cost to get a permit. And passenger vehicles that are registered in any state, they are allowed to pass through any other state, but they are not allowed to stay in another state for quite a long time or longer period than a fixed number of months unless the road tax is being paid. That is again depending on the transport rules of the states. So I hope it is clear what is vehicle registration. Nowadays, a latest move by the government is to centralize the registration procedure in order to curb the corruption, which actually which will prevail with all the regional transport offices. So this is expected to make the registration of a vehicle valid in all states, like unlike how it is now. And the data accumulated provides guidance to the administrators, the traffic police, traffic engineering, and total number of vehicles in use. And now coming to the construction equipments of vehicles. So it is essential that the motor vehicles are constructed in a manner so as to promote safe as well as efficient traffic. And the regulations that are included in the construction equipments of the vehicles includes the following, that is the width, the height, length and overhang of the vehicles and the trailers, then the maximum unladen and the laden weight of vehicles and the maximum axle weight, the brakes and steering gears, then safety glass, lamps and reflectors, smoke emissions and also the noise caused. So these are all the factors or that has to be considered when it comes to regulation of the vehicles, that is the construction equipments of the vehicles. Now coming to the next one, that is the size, weight and load of the vehicles. In India, the state governments are actually empowered under the Motor Vehicle Act to make rules for the size, the weight and load of the vehicles and even for commercial transport vehicles. Also, like I told you, a system of national permit for the goods vehicle is also prevalent in India. Next is the lighting of vehicles. So we know that each vehicle is equipped with a number of lights or say the reflective device and also some associated equipments. And the materials that are used in construction of the automobile lighting device, it should be of good quality, or it should be of such quality, type, design and construction that will provide adequate protection in normal use against the mechanical as well as electrical failures, and it shall also withstand the effects of the changing weather conditions, water or excessive dampness, corrosion, steam, dust, oil, high temperature or any such influence to which they will be exposed under the conditions of normal use. And lighting and signaling devices, it should be designed and constructed such that in normal use their performance is reliable, and also that the general maintenance the maintenance usually we do for the lighting is the cleaning or the replacement of the lamps and other accessories, etc. So these may be done without any damage to the device. So that's about lighting of the vehicles. Now coming to the insurance, this is also another important regulation when it comes to the regulation of the vehicles, and you all would have heard that term insurance. So the main purpose of insurance is to cover the liability in respect of say the death or injury to the persons or damage to any property of a third party arising out of the use of the particular vehicle. So like any other insurance policy, the motor insurance also is similar, but unlike the other insurances, this is mandatory. So all other insurances, it's not mandatory, but when it comes to the vehicle insurance, it is mandatory. And it is an insurance, like I told you, it is related to all types of motor vehicles, whether it is motorcycles, cars, jeeps or any other commercial vehicles. And vehicle insurance is insurance that is purchased for say cars, trucks, motorcycles and other road vehicles, and it would typically cover both the property risk. So when we say property risk, it includes the theft of the vehicle or maybe even the damage of the vehicle. And then comes a liability risk, that is the legal claims that will arise from an accident. And the insurance is actually intended to cover the liability, like I told you earlier, in respect of death or maybe injury to the persons or damage to the property or of a third party that arises out of the use of the particular vehicle. So usually motor insurance are classified into two, like the type of vehicle for which you take the insurance and the amount of coverage that you would want to cover your vehicle for. So that's about insurance. So now coming to the inspection of the vehicles again, usually the vehicles are inspected to ensure that it conforms to the regulations governing the safety, the emissions or both. And vehicle inspection means it is a procedure which is mandated by the national or the sub-national government, wherein the vehicle will be inspected in order to confirm all this. And the inspection can be required at various times, and example like periodically or on the transfer of a title to a vehicle. Then coming to the control of the transport vehicles, that is stating no motor vehicle shall be used as a transport vehicle in any public place whether or not such vehicle is actually carrying any passenger or goods in accordance with the conditions of a permit that is granted or countersigned by a regional or a state transport authority, or maybe any prescribed authority authorizing him, that is a vehicle user, the use of the vehicle in that place in the manner in which the vehicle is being used. So that is how the control of the transport vehicles is done. Of course, insurance we have seen. So that's all about the regulations of vehicles. So these are the aspects, most important aspects that are included, that is vehicle registration, construction equipments of the vehicles, size, weight and load of the vehicles, lighting, inspection, control of the transport vehicles and insurance. So that's all for today. Thank you.